What's up, my fabulous lovebug goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen. I'm gonna cook, and I'm here with another fantastic recipe. Make sure you all for make sweet, juicy chicken thighs in your kitchen, like 1, 2, 3. Now, if you are here watching me cooking for your very first time, be sure you subscribe. If you have not already, wait upon, go ahead and do so, and then turn on your post notification settings. Why, you might be asking? So you will always know when I upload a brand new recipe. You ready for the thing to start? Well, come on, we can start the thing then now.
In my eyes, you're a star, girl. Hey, she fit me, and she give me love plenty. Yeah, she authentic. This are the real thing, this are the plastic.
Okay, love bugs, let's get right into the recipe, and this is a recipe that you have requested. Now, I have my chicken thighs right here that has been nicely washed and cleaned with salt, lemon juice, and vinegar. Make sure that your chicken is always washed nice and clean before you cook it. Now, I am in fact going to leave the skin on for this recipe, but however, if you don't like skin on, you can of course remove your skin, but for this recipe is skin on. Now, what I'm going to do first is go ahead and add some salt to the chicken, and then I'm going to go in with some black pepper, and you could also use white pepper if you like. Now I'm going in with the garlic powder, and as you can see, I'm not measuring anything here, I'm just eyeballing everything. I did add some onion powder to it as well to kick it up a notch. Now, in addition to that, I did add my all-purpose seasoning, and of course you could also substitute your all-purpose seasoning of choice. Now I added my lemon pepper seasoning for sure. I have to add that to the chicken, and then I went in with some paprika. My paprika is going to give it the top bit of color that I need. And I did use a lot of the paprika. Now, I went in with a little bit of ground cinnamon powder to the mix as well. It's going to give it a unique flavor. Now, to the cinnamon powder, I did go in with some grounded ginger powder. And then to the ginger powder, I went in with some dried parsley flakes. Added that on there as well. Okay, now I did use some brown sugar. I'm using cane sugar, but you could use brown sugar, but do not use granulated sugar. And I did go in with a tad bit of ketchup. You have to use ketchup for the recipe as well, or tomato paste. Now, I went in also with a little bit of that Ochiris hot pepper sauce to it, and if you don't have the Ochiris sauce, just use whatever you have on hand. Now, I went in also with a little bit of oil. You could do extra virgin olive oil, sesame oil, coconut oil, whatever kind of oil, but you need to add some oil to the chicken as well. It's going to moisten it up. Now you want to go in and give it a really good mix. Make sure that all the season that you put on the chicken is all soaked through and through. Now you could put this in your refrigerator and let it sit overnight. You can let it sit for at least 12 hours, but in my kitchen, because I'm so hungry, I mean, I have no time for the long waiting business, I'm going to give it 30 minutes of sitting time. That is all that I need, is 30 minutes, because those spices is no joke. It's going to give my meat a whole lot of flavor no matter how long I let it sit. Now, I did use some plastic wrap just to seal in the flavor for those 30 minutes, right? That's all I did need, was 30. Now, after 30 minutes, went back and it was time to cook my chicken. Okay, goodie. At this step, you want to make sure that your oven is already on. You are only going to put this chicken into a preheated oven only. If you put the chicken in the oven, when the oven's still cold, you're going to have flour chicken. So do not attempt to put your chicken in a cold oven, okay? Preheated only. Now, I have my baking tray here, and you're going to choose how you want to bake your chicken, in what container you're going to bake your chicken. I just felt like doing it here, but you could bake it in a glass or foil contain, whatever you choose, because I always get a lot of questions asking me what is the best method to bake it in. You could bake your chicken in anything. All right, now with the remaining of the marinade juices that I have left over, I'm not going to waste that. I'm going to go ahead and pour it all up on my chicken. It's going to help me to produce that juice, that natural juice that I need. And I did go in and sprinkle just a tad more bit of the parsley. You can't have enough parsley for this recipe, so I did add a little bit more parsley to it. And I popped it in my oven. Again, your preheated oven only. Okay, now if you're still here watching me cooking, be sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Don't just watch me cook, go ahead and subscribe, because you might be missing out on uploads. And of course, you want to make sure your notification settings are always in on position. Now, after about 30 minutes of cooking, that is what my chicken looked like. See all that good natural juices? That is what we have, all natural. What I did with it though, I went ahead and poured it into a separate container, and I'm going to go back and baste it with the chicken to give it extra flavor. But before I do that, let me tell you what I do. With that natural chicken juice, what I did was go in and add some maple syrup to it. And again, I'm going to list everything and the amount that I use down in the description box, right? Now, to that maple syrup, I did go in and add some chili sauce, some sweet chili sauce to it. Now, to the sweet chili sauce, I went in and had a little bit of soy sauce, not too much because it is salty, and I did add a tad bit of ketchup. And again, everything will be listed down in the description box. Now, all you have to do is just give it a good mix, just combine it all together, just like so, and it's ready for the next step. All right, easy, right? Fast, easy, and simple, right? Now, on the chicken, we are going to pour that good sauce combination all over it. And again, you're going to put this back in your oven. Put it back in your oven, and you're going to let it bake for the additional 30 minutes uncovered again. But you are going to turn your oven down to 350 degrees uncovered for 30 minutes only. That is what your chicken gonna look like. That is all natural juices. After another 30 minutes of cooking, that is what your chicken thighs are going to look like. It's going to be perfect. The skin is absolutely filled with flavor, soaked all the way through into the crannies and the grannies and the crannies of that chicken meat. It is perfect. Perfect. It doesn't get any better than that. Now, if you're still here watching me cooking, be sure that you have subscribed to my second channel, Life as Juliana. The link for that channel will in fact be listed down in the description box. So go ahead and check that channel out. Subscribe. If you're my vegan goodie, your vegan recipes will be over there. Now, after I put it on a plate to serve it up, that is what it looks like. Perfect on a plate with rice. You could have it rice and peas. I did have some cucumber and plantains and tomatoes and all that other good stuff, but you could have it with mashed potatoes, anything you like. That gravy is awesome for the mashed potatoes, trust me. Perfect. But it's going to be your choice to decide what you want to, how you want to serve it, or what you want to eat it with. It is all up to you. No matter what you decide to do, it is going to be amazing on the plate either way. It's good for Sunday dinner. You just want to serve it up like that for your guests. It is going to be amazing, amazing. This is just one of those chicken recipe that is so fast, easy, and simple to make. Anyone can do it, and you are going to love it from the first to the last bite. If you have children, they are going to love this with some macaroni and cheese. You can't fool them anytime. They're going to eat it. Alright, goodie. I hope you did enjoy the recipe. I hope it was fast, easy, and simple, just as you requested. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up and share it with friends and family and let them know what's going on over here. And after you're done with that, then you go downstairs and tell me what you like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen. Enjoy!